and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Got a man. It's Robinson. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off. And even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard.
Lots of running room. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys, because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. The defensive front had that one spelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play till you get the ball to the fullback.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Knowles! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is... win probability now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks will be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 25 to LSU. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out fast. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Panthers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep...
It's a seam wide open. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Oh, that was a terrific return as he takes it to the 9.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops.
And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick spin on the ride. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Pitt pushing the pace. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Heaves it on the run. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Took care of it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Pitt coming to the line after getting another 1st down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
He'll do it himself. There he goes.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The inside handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. And the Panthers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a 1st at the 29.
Man, so nice to have a QB. When you need him, in the moments, can get those big 3rd down conversions with his legs. He does it here. He showed you the wheels some today, but a nice job late in this football game when you really need it.
The Panthers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. The give out of the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the tight end. Finally dragged down. He picked up the first down and set him up with a goal-to-go situation. And the Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And after getting that completion, they've now set up 4th and goal. This is a play they need to make. It's the 4th quarter. They're down a couple of possessions. You have to come up with a touchdown here. You need to dial up your best play possible.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Here's the pressure, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not able to pop the big return. Got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that...
Looking for a deep man. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Hit right back to the line.
And on the heels of that last big play now, you'd love to keep the momentum going and score quick. How about staying aggressive? Try to throw this thing into the end zone. You need to get the ball back, and you need to save as much time as you can.
And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
How about the job by this defense today? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense, stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Got it behind the line. It's Williams. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes a connection. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Throws to the tight end. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, running back gets to give. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Give to the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
To the air, it's Sperry. They've got the screen set up. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
You know good and well the quarterback wanted to push the ball down the field. The first down, couldn't do it because the defense had taken it away. He did the right thing, didn't turn it over, dumped it off to his running back. His running back brought some positive yards, but guess what? Now it's decision time. It's 4th down.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Walker. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down.
And that's perfect for the defense. You'll give that up all day. You're winning this game by multiple possessions late in the game. Play big zone coverages, keep the ball in front of you, and tackle the ball carrier inbounds.
He's going to run it. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Pitt pushing the pace.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. Like, it's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a 1st down. And both of these quarterbacks, man, they have this ability to make big plays.
And the Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Now adjusting. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Quick tempo here for the offense.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on 2nd and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available, scramble, give me an easy first down.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not...
Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. Pittsburgh will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. What a cut. Now he's loose. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot. Late in the game, they need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
Turning it on. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Touchdown, Florida State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Auburn went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab it on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Tigers ever do that? A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Walker. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game going now.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
No gain on the play.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Defense playing a bail technique. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. It's caught. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one.
No gain on the play. 2nd down coming up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run.
A shot toward the end zone. This ball is picked off in the end zone, but no, he's out of bounds. The quarterback very fortunate to get away with that throw. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. And the Panthers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
Tackle at the 12-yard line.
They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.